We want to make sure we get in the a moment in last night's game. Not exactly a surprise. It's not a classic by definition slew foot. There's no pressure put down on the upper body. There is a trip certainly, and it's dirty, and it's Brad Marchand. But your thought yesterday on the kicking out of the feet of Niklas Kronwall.
I thought it was really dirty. And, I just wonder, and Steve Ott's been out with a shoulder injury. If Steve Ott were in the lineup last night, do you really think Brad Marchand would have done that? It's a dirty play. He takes Kronwall's legs right out from underneath him. And if you go back further on that play, Nick Kronwall got tied up with Patrice Bergeron at the other end of the ice. Bergeron went down, but they were side to side. Mm-hmm. I noticed that Marchand put his hand up to the referee saying, hey, why not a penalty? So to me, it was premeditated. He saw Kronwall take down Bergeron. I don't think it was a penalty, and I'm looking at it honestly, objectively, not from a Red Wing perspective. I don't think there was anything there. Marchand sees that, puts his hand up to the ref, nothing, made a beeline down the ice, and takes out Kronwall's legs. He's been called for slew footing before. I saw a couple in the Leafs game with Calgary the other night. It's going undetected. It's a dirty play, and I'll say it again. If Steve Ott were in the lineup, I doubt Brad Marchand would have done it. But if you're not going to send a message to these guys, and to do it to someone like Nick Kronwall, the players know Nick Kronwall's on one leg. They know his problem with his knee issues. And yes, he's hit some people in his career for sure, and some of them haven't been the cleanest. But to do that to a veteran guy like that, there is so little respect in the game, it bothers me.
Suspendable?
I think it's suspendable. Whether the league does, I don't know. They haven't lately. Brad Marchand's been suspended in 2015 for slew footing. I think he's had 12 games through his career due to suspension. To me, it is. Whether the league does it, I don't know.
You got the two on the Brassard slew foot. But the issue with this one, though, is it's not a slew foot. He doesn't extend the arm and push down. And it's a trip. And it's Ken, I'm with you. It's dirty. But I don't know that it rises to supplemental, though.
Well, the problem is by the definition of slew foot, it's not. I thought it was.
Okay, it's a dirty play.
Ken, I thought I hated it. I hated it. I thought it was dirty, and there's no place in the game for it for me. One thing you hit a guy head on, but you do that, it's almost like running a guy from behind into the boards for me. You're catching an unsuspecting player in a vulnerable.
Cheap
I
shot.
didn't like it. I thought it was dirty. And I thought Brad's got to go past this. He's too good a player. He's too good a player to be still doing stuff like this. And I know things happen in 100%. Games. Things happen in games,
Way too good a player. And not only that, Doug, you take out a guy's legs from behind. They're worried about concussions. You go back, you hit your head on the ice. It's just not a good look that doesn't have to be in the game.